Welcome once again. We're going to come through this. It's a tough time, and that's really what we've devoted this series to with my special guest, Stephen Atchula from Shore Agents. This is a tough time. There's no doubt of that. We've got tougher times to come, but as I said, we will come through it, and that's going to be the topic of our conversation today. I hope this is helping you because we are trying to be real about what we're facing. Stephen Atchula back with me in just a moment.
Outsourcing will dramatically improve your productivity and profitability. Shore Agents have created a staffing solution to provide great staff who can perform duties in property management, sales, marketing and administration, and at a fraction of the cost, giving you and the team more time to spend on the dollar productive tasks. With rising costs and slowing revenue, the focus must be on value for money. Check it out, shoreagents.com.
Welcome back once again to my special guest, Stephen Atchula from Shore Agents in the Philippines. And we talked to Stephen from his apartment in the Philippines because like all of his team, like many of us, he's in lockdown and, working from that environment, quite challenging. But this is an opportunity to improve. And I know we've touched on this so far this week, but welcome once again, Stephen, and thanks for your time.
Hi, Kevin.
This is an opportunity to improve, isn't it? We shouldn't be seeing this as a threat, Stephen.
No, look, it will be an opportunity to improve. And I think if you take the time out right now, if it is a little bit quiet, right now is instead of panicking and catching grenades and doing all those bits and pieces, you should be learning new skills, planning for the future, looking at different methods. So this time, if you've got a month sitting at home, where you're forced to sit there, spend it wisely. Do some courses if you've always wanted to learn Facebook ads or Google ads, or you wanted to create some Google display banners or whatever it is you wanted to learn. Now's the time to look into it because a couple of months' time, things will be happening again, and hopefully, you'll have some new skills and be implementing things that will be great value to the business long term.
Yeah, once again, the challenge is there for you to, because I said we will come through this, the challenge is for you to almost sculpt now how your business will look when it does come out the other end. Because if it comes out with a plan and you're prepared for it, there are going to be some tremendous opportunities ahead. And many people will talk about luck, how lucky someone is, how lucky they came through this. But luck, and I know you've heard this before, but luck is where opportunity meets preparation. If you're prepared for it, the opportunities will be there when we come out the other end, Stephen.
Yeah, I think well-planned preparation. You could, as long as you're well-planned and well-crafted and calculated with this and spending your time in the right areas, you'll be the luckiest man in the world in three to 6 months' time, and you'll have more market share, particularly on my side of things here. Like, I know who my competitors are, and I've got some very clear strategies in place to be taking over while they're probably taking their foot off the gas.
Yeah, well, no one can afford to do that right now, but it's a very easy thing to do. One of the other things I'd like to explore before we finish this series is when you're looking critically at your business, it's also a good opportunity for you to look around at who else might want to have a talk to you about a possible merger. Maybe there could be a purchaser for your business. Here am I talking to Stephen Atchula, a young, aggressive businessman who was always looking for opportunities. But there are people of my age who might be saying, well, hang on a minute, maybe it's time for me to hang up my hat. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with using this as an opportunity to look ahead and say, well, maybe I've taken the business as far as I can take it. I need to put it into someone else's hands. So there's nothing wrong with that, Stephen.
Yes, so acquisitions and mergers. I know of a particular smaller company here that already has suggested that they may be ready to be acquired, which, look, there's opportunities there. But going back, I remember when I took on a business partner, if I had have done it differently now, I took on someone in the same space as me. If right now, and I've got a strong sales business, I'd be looking for someone with a strong rental business that we can put the two together and have two leaders and just smash it out of the park, rather than we had a not a terrible rental business, but it never grew to what it could be because we got two people that were both sales focused. It just didn't work. So there's going to be good opportunities there to look around for synergies, I guess, who both want to keep the doors open and halve. Essentially, you can halve your costs if you put it together.
Yeah, well, there's two very good operators in Brisbane who've done exactly that. One had a very strong rent roll, one had a great sales business. They brought them together. And what they've found, and they've been operating now for, I think it would be at least 6 months, maybe 10, 1 + 1 = 3. And it does actually work if you can get those synergies in place. So it's a good point that you make, Stephen. Hey, mate, it's been fantastic talking to you in this series. Thank you very much. All power to you. Thank you for the great work you do with our team at Shore Agents. Stephen, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. And I wish everyone out there the best and stay safe and follow the rules, and we'll be out of this thing before you know it.